Alright, that's fixed. We are now officially live, or ready for the Starlight. And look at Zaki Boo, he's already turned towards
Have you gotten it for work?
yeah, I was... Yep, okay. As the M message has been sent, and we're gonna get 5 red lights. And they weren't held on for very long, and I think some of the people have been bamboozled, but Captain Cody's got on to an absolute flyer. It's hard to tell in the V-lag, but it does look like Captain Cody is in the lead, and he is. Dirk is just behind him though, creeping up. Where's H3 gone off the start? He still remains in 3rd place, but the 2 Motive Motorsport cars right behind are making moves. Here is the V-lag in the middle of the track. Zakibu remains in that 4th place. Then there's David in 5th, and then Logan, Denier, and someone else are contesting for 6th place. But it is the start that Captain Cody wanted. He didn't qualify pole, but he's in the lead now.
I'd like to point out that the 2 objective cars are in dead last, both of them. Just wanted to say that.
You're actually wrong, because the objective cars are now 8th and 9th.
That's what I said.
Finley dropping back very far. Don't expect Ace Pilot to do a lot. But the Pro Era car of Not Its Cookie is very far back as well. I'm not sure what happened to him. Cirque is a long way back. What happened to Cirque? He's lost out. He's lost a bunch of time. H3's now into 2nd. Zach into 3rd. Zach knows how to get a podium around this track. He finished 2nd place here last year. Of course, to Gizmo Master 82, who's currently in 9th place, but that might update. But now we've got David in 4th, contesting with Logan Ultramotive. No, he's actually contesting with Chase in 3rd. Cirque is down to 6th. The gap 1.6 seconds up to Captain Cody in 1st place. Be like just updating now. It looks like David has gotten past, and he has gone past the Motive Motorsport car, but they're running 4th and 5th. So this could be looking good for Motive Motorsport in the Constructors' Championship. Of course, they are the only team with 2 cars in the top 8 at the moment. Ducky40042 has dropped back to 11th place. Finley is now back up in the points. Let's see the gap now between Captain Cody and H3 behind. 2.3 seconds. It's been extended even more. David up to 3rd, and then it's Chase and Logan. Sturk remains 6th. 7th is Finley. Denier has fallen a long way back. I'm not sure exactly what happened to Denier, but now Gizmo Master is back into the points. Latingi in the Folklore car, just remaining behind 2. But Coffee Doggo 4, the start that your drivers probably would have hoped for, as Gizmo's now in the points.
I'm certainly impressed with the start that they've had.
We might have spin! Cirque has spun it! Sorry to cut you off, but Cirque has spun at turn 12. He's lost even more time. He's behind Gizmo Master, or he's contesting with him now for 7th place. Cirque has gone from pole to nearly out of the points. Quite frankly, as now Finley does move up into 6th place, and Cirque is now in the realms of Gizmo territory, as well as Denier. Latingi's falling back as well, as your driver, Ducky40042, is now up into 10th place.
Completely fine to interrupt me there, no worries. That was an intense moment. I was literally just about to mention about the fact that Cirque was already in 6th place off the back of a win last round, so it's interesting, eh?
Denier's making
This
a move. Sorry about that. I just blood rusted you. Yeah, continue.
This track is certainly one you get or you don't get. So we might not be seeing this track as Cirque's strong suit.
What's going on with H3? He's fallen back now to 4th place, and now the Palmarine of David is up into 2nd. So, weird exchange there. 8 seconds the gap now between Captain Cody and the rest of the field. And you have to imagine Captain Cody could be thinking about a 2-stopper if he's pushing as much as he possibly can at the start. So have fresher tyres and tyre offset at the end of the race. We know how much he struggles with tyre wear, considering Red Star, where he lost a 6-second lead.
I'm sure he's feeling very comfortable now.
H3, he's turned on the overtake mode. He's gotten past Zach. He's still behind David though in the timing sheet. But now as we head down into turn 1, hard to tell who's gotten ahead. Looks like H3's made the move, and he has. David is behind him. H3 making the move that he needed, and he's back up into 2nd place as he takes a wild ride over those high curves at the exit of turn 7. But he is back up into 2nd place, and that's exactly what he did to get his championship hopes underway. Of course, the P12 in South Africa did not help, as he retired on lap 3 after being in 3rd place. Captain Cody's just passed the timing line, and we will now see the gap as we reach lap 8 of 50. 42 laps left to go. 10 seconds the gap already. See how long it takes until Ace Pilot gets lapped. As Zach is fallen down as well. Logan's up into 4th place. Last year's runner-up doing very well at the moment. I think I've just seen lightning outside my window. But Finley up to 5th after not qualifying in the shootout. Dirk is still down in 7th. Danier has moved behind Gizmo. The Gizmo's back into the points. Captain Cody also holds the fastest lap at the moment with a 49 point, absolute mammoth time that is. Ace Pilot has already been lapped.
Are we surprised? Don't think so.
Ace Pilot is very far back. He is gotten lapped now by the battle between Gizmo and Denier. The Fusion cars, or should I say JD. The Motive Motorsport cars are actually very, very close to each other. Here it is. Cirque's moved up into 5th place, but he's surrounded by 2 Motive Motorsport cars. So it's a saline battle between the customer and the supplier. But Cirque has gotten that position, and he is now ahead of both Motive Motorsport cars. Unfortunate to see that Lime, the 2nd driver, was not available for Zen Saline. But we are now back with Coffee Dog 04. Not much progress being made, although a points what you're hoping for?
It's certainly been a struggle to.
And we are not going to listen to him on that microphone as the battle continues with Motive Motorsport cars, and there's Ace Pilot getting in the way. Also, Ledare now also been lapped. Not its Cookies, the Pro Era car has also been lapped. We'll see how far back Latingi is. Not sure if they've made pit stops or not. Latingi is still in the race, but it will be about 4 seconds till get lapped. 11 of 50. maybe drivers who are doing the two-stop are now starting to possibly think about it as we head on lap 11 of gap extended again. 12.2 seconds now to H3. But the field now spreading out between H3 and David and then all the way back to Finley. Dirk's actually making a campaign here to try and get into 4th place. There's the Toyota in front of him. That's of course the owner driver, Finley, who has now done the first 2 races for the Toyota team. So he now only has 4 races remaining as the reserve driver. But we might see Ace Pilot get dropped before then. But to be fair, Positive, who we thought was going to be a contender at the start of the season, has not made any progress. He's still on 0 points because he hasn't attended. I don't know if it's a he or a she, I'm so sorry. But they have not attended any of the... They've not attended any of the races so far, but here now the battle heats up for 4th place. It looks like Cirque maybe has made the move already. They're very, very close to each other. As they now make their way through the middle sector. They're side by side as they head down into the middle part. Who's going to break first? As there, Finley, just a slight overcorrection, and that has allowed Cirque to make his way back up into 4th place. We thought he would be contending for the win today, but Captain Cody wants retribution for what happened to him last year. I'm sure Eisener's Goated 3 knows a whole lot about what happened there. But H3 reeling back in. David, though, getting 3 seconds lost to H3 on just that lap alone. As Finley spun and hit the inside wall at turn 1, so Cirque is fully in 4th place. Logan now contending for 5th place. Here we go. We've seen these two battle quite a bit last year. And they're battling yet again, but this time for 5th and 6th place. Logan looks like he's made the move. Logan down the inside. They're still side by side. Heavy V-lag there for Logan. But it looks like Logan might have made the move. And he has. Logan Automotive has moved up into P5. See that update on the standings. Berg trying to get closer to the lead, but yep, there we go. Confirmation that Logan Automotive is now ahead of Finley and is up into 5th place. Denier Pro has made his way up. Not sure if Gizmo's boxed or not, because he's now dropped back to 12th. Ace Pilot's 3 laps down. Denier's moved up into the points, so has Zaki, and Ducky 40042 in the objective car, doing his first race, and he has now been lapped by Captain Cody, but he is just outside of the points, so it's looking very close there. H3 still just barely getting in sight in that gap, but he is getting closer to Captain Cody ever so slightly. Cirque's getting closer here to David as well. We might see a battle in a couple of laps. Heavy V-lag there. There's Ace Pilot just ahead of the... I'm not sure if Logan must have made a mistake because he's now back battling Denier for 7th place. We've already got a pit now for Zakibu 348. He's now into the pit lane. And he's jumped out of his car while it's moving. So he's going to lose a heap of time now as the car pretty much comes back to him. He's reversed into the back of the pit lane. He's losing heaps of time, and that might have just cost him the opportunity of points today. Glad we got that on camera. Boxing on lap 16 of 50 though. Could he not stretch the tyres any longer after that point? As here now comes his teammate to lap him. That's how much time he lost in the pit lane. But we'll see if anyone, or if Captain Cody specifically, tries a 2-stopper. Doesn't really look like it though, because he be in the pit lane at this point. H3 now rounds the final corner. We haven't seen much from him. He's having a decent odd race. Cody has made amends because everyone else is making mistakes except for him. He's only got one corner cut, so no threat of time penalty like last race. This is H3 looking to get past the lap car of Ducky40042, who is an SRL junior driver, was called up for this race and is now doing fairly well as Logan has dropped behind Denier now, and this battle will ensue. The two cars, it's two Fusions versus two Motive Motorsport cars, except that one Motive and one Fusion cars are lapped, so not sure how this will go down. But it looks like Denier will stay ahead of Logan Automotive as they head through the middle part of the lap. Ace Pilot on 21 corner cuts already, so it's looking like he will have to do a penalty, being 4 laps down. Zerk has actually now overtaken David. I didn't catch it on camera because I wasn't really noticing it. David's pulled a Cody and he's spun off at turn 6 and he's still spinning because the grass is very, very slippery around here. We'll see how close Finley is now to the back of David. He surely has to come into the pit lane now. His tires look ruined because he's losing the car at pretty much every single point on the track. So we'll see how that goes down. H3 maintains the 12-second gap to Captain Cody. He's still sliding throughout every single corner. He will stay out as he bangs the wall at turn 15. And look how close Finley is now. Making a move now for 4th place as Logan gets past Denier, although that might be a pit stop. No, it's not. Denier must have just made a mistake somewhere, but Denier is now lapped. Battle in 4th place. Like David is staying very ever so slightly ahead. They're side by side now. They head into the slip and slide at turn 13. Ace Pilot needs to get out of the way with him and his 5 laps down as we reach now lap 20 of 50. And it looks like Finley has now made the move. David makes a mistake at the final corner yet again. And it is Finley who now is in 4th place. Eisner, you there?
Yes, I am.
Your driver made a huge mistake in the first part of the race, actually made multiple mistakes, but now he's very comfortable sitting in 3rd place. Are you happy with it?
Absolutely, that's what I expected. What place is he in? 3rd? Yep. What we need the points. And yeah.
Yes, at this point it is Cirque who remains in the lead because he's gotten a total of 17 points over the weekend, while Captain Cody will only get 25, so it's about a 2 or 3 point lead. Or am I thinking the wrong way around? Unless Captain Cody's leading, I'll get back to you on the, what's it called, mathematics. As Logan announces that he's boxing, no, when out of last season, doesn't have to, as he's crawling at 60 kilometers an hour. There goes Ducky, now up into 7th place, going long and trying to do the one-stopper. Not trying to do the one-stopper. There through now goes, I'm not sure who that is. As we get to see a faithful of Kawhi, our new developer, as he takes reign over the camera.
Why has the best vehicle?
Let's take a look at your leader again, who is now lapping Zakibu. Another lightning strike outside of my window, so it might just be...
Is it me or H3 is catching up?
H3 is catching up. Scruffy Doggo 4 is back in the call. What is your strategy for your two drivers? Of course, Ducky's still out on the track, unless he's boxed, which I haven't seen yet. Gizmo's 3 laps down. Not sure how that's happened. H3.
So, given that they are running pretty much equal on pace at the moment, we were thinking about running one of them on a 2-stop and one of them on a single stop, because we know there's no chance of any winning this race. We just want to focus on seeing what kind of strategy will get us the best pace and best points, and go from there.
Well, Ducky's now improved up to 6th place. Will he be boxing possibly this lap? Considering it's the midpoint of the Grand Prix, have you discussed this strategy?
Yeah, we have discussed it. He's going to try and push it from the 25 to 28 lap mark.
Well, thank you very much, Scruffy Doggo 4. As we now head back to the lead, we'll see what the gap is now between Captain Cody and H3, as David has now been lapped. He hasn't boxed yet. It's now 9.1 seconds between Captain Cody and H3. Both of them haven't boxed yet. And we have not seen any sight of the safety car, sadly, in this race, which will bunch up the drivers more. So, but anything can happen in SSRL.
We'll be right back.
26 seconds back from Captain Cody, the leader, as we now do another stop. Maybe H3 boxed the lap at the midway mark, and he has. To the bits comes H3. Not sure if he just lost or just jumped out of the car accidentally. Keeps on jumping out of his car. And it's still happening to him, and he's just lost a ton of time. H3 is now going backwards. Not sure what's happening to him.
Easy sold another race. Podium.
I'm not sure what happened. H3 there, his car just kept on spinning in the pit lane. But Cirque is now in, and
We,
what?
I mean, not saying we want one, but I'd like to pull a safety car. I'd like a safety car to happen in this race.
I would all. Up to the drivers. The antics. Does Cody come into the pit lane? No, he was just.
No, he did.
Oh yeah, he must have, because his last lap time was a 105. So yeah, he certainly did come into the pit lane. Cirque now emerges in second place. 49.7, so Cirque trying his best to get back up. I'm not sure if he did undercut. But he's got more grip and he's going quicker. 49.5. As now Ducky's fourth, but he hasn't stopped yet. H3's in second laps. There's not, it's Cookie's getting a lap for the second time. Ace Pilot is 6 laps down. And here's the battle for fourth place between Ducky, David, and H3. Of course, Ducky has not stopped yet.
What is he trying to do?
Not too sure, maybe trying to get a tyre offset for the end of the race. But here he goes, side by side. As I head down into the turn 13 complex, Latingi needs to get out of the way in the Focalor car. And now he comes into the pit lane. Now it's the battle between David and H3 for fourth place. Denier's moved up into sixth as well. And we've got a car on the track in Sector 2. Dakibu's, he's parked his car on the outside of turn 6. And the safety car has been deployed because of it. He's parked his car on the exit of turn 6.
Am I going? Am I going?
Yes, you are. Safety car is now out. So that will shake up the field.
Under safety car, can we get everyone on the
Lead lap.
main lap? On left.
So Latingi comes into the pit lane. I'm sure other people will as well to get their tyres fresh for the last 20 laps. Latingi stayed out longer despite him being 2 laps down. And he is in 6th place. No, he's not. He's in 11th. Why did I say 6th? Now look at our safety car driver, Scruffy Dog 04.
Can you tell everyone to get on the lead lap?
Yep.
You don't move it, nothing ready.
So that will shake up the field yet again. Motive Motorsport once again trying to ruin Captain Cody's day. But you know who this a good boost for is Cirques. He's closer after his mistakes at the start of the race. So will H3. He'll be looking good. Finley went early into the pit lane and he's now 3rd. As the standings will get updated. As we see our Lamborghini Countach safety car. Thanks to race. Go join the race. Race starting in May, I think. H3 and David are now on the lead lap and they're coming around. But the car is still... car is still there. Getting it.
I'm not gonna box on this lap.
You know,
I'm gonna go around one more
I have a
time.
button for it. Of that button. Safety car extend.
Yes.
The reason,
My objective cars go round.
as the reason
Make
why the
ground.
safety car was thrown, because the car is in a place where there's no what's the word? Marshal post, I guess you could call it. So we've actually have to retrieve it ourselves, and that's why the safety car has been called. Not sure Ace Pilot will get all of his laps undone in time.
Oh my god. Ducky.
As Logan has a drive-through for his corner cut accumulation, but he'll be allowed to do that during the safety car. We're on lap 33 of 50. As we now see all the cars lining up, Ace Pilot's still very far behind, so without him. As the car is just going around now where the incident occurred, we didn't catch it because he left so quickly that we weren't actually able to see his car as we see Ace Pilot knocking the parts of the barriers into the pit lane.
Am I going round again?
Safety car has been extended for one more lap. Go quicker.
Yeah.
Ace Pilot still.
I bet the people who saw this, well, they didn't expect it. Sorry, the people up the front weren't expecting this, so they probably would have pitted if they knew it was gonna drag out this long.
I mean, but he has no threat of corner guards. He's on 3. Finley's on 5. Gizmo's on 6, and that's everyone in digits. So there will be still more to come out of this race. JD was also retired from the race, so both Fusion cars not scoring points. I need to figure out which button it is. Yeah, it is that button. Safety car will come in this lap as Latingi has spun the car. So here we go now. And Captain Cody will control the pace. And I think we've seen this scenario before, where
I don't think they care. They just.
Captain Cody's not even in the car. So, oh, he boxed. So it's actually David who will lead them off.
Someone
Away
that
they
case
go.
was a mess.
Cody
It was
now
a mess.
back in front, so it was Cody. And now David's second, Latingi's third, and Objective Cars are 4th and 5th, Cirque's in 6th, H3 needs to make up a couple of places. But Captain Cody gets the start he wanted, and he's now in first yet again, as he has been this entire race. David chasing after him, so are the rest. At the back, there's H3 making moves. trying to get past the Folklore car for 3rd place, and he does so. Latingi, bit squirrely, as now Cirque has moved up as well into 4th place, as they're now contesting the Veed for the final podium spots. There's the objective car. Latingi spun out at turn 13. Gizmo is in 5th. That is confirmed. He is there in the objective car. Not sure if that's VLAG, but Captain Cody is stopped. Yeah, he was VLAG. He's coming out of turn 5 now. So he's already got a 2-second gap to the cars behind. So here's Cirque and H3 battling over 2nd place. This will be huge for the early part of the Drivers' Championship. But Captain Cody comfortably in front, as we'll now see Gizmo trying to make a move here against David for 4th place. Sounded like he almost lost the car, but he managed to catch it just in time. As here he rounds the final corner, David staying in the lead. Finley also lurking behind. Not sure what happened to Ducky behind as well. He's in 8th, so he is still in the points, but the Proera car is now up to 7th of Norditz Cookie. Gizmo, a big slide out of turn 5, and that won't help him trying to get P4. We're on the team radio with Scruffy Dogo 4. That really shook up the race for you, as both your drivers are now in the points.
So far, but we won't count our chickens till they hatch, mate. Because, you know, the race is not over.
Yeah, the race is not over. The race is actually very much so on. As here he goes once again trying to contest into turn 13. Looks like he's on the inside there of David as they round the final corner. They're side by side. Gizmo takes a wider line and he's ahead by 1,000th. According to the standings tower, not quite sure if that's true or not. Gizmo diving down the inside, and Gizmo now makes up the place on the Veed. He is comfortably now ahead and into 4th place. The winner here from last year trying to do the same thing again. Let's see if Captain Cody spins out. As Cirque is now making a stretch now on H3 around the final couple of corners. We'll see the gap now to Captain Cody, who still holds the fastest lap with a 49.2. Gap's actually gotten closer back to Cirque. He extended his gap though to H3, as now Finley trying to contend with David over 5th place. The SSRL junior driver, Ducky, still in 8th place for objective. So they do have 2 points finishes at the moment. We still resume the battle between Cirque and H3, as this lap will be 10 laps remaining. There's Ace Pilot yet again. As we now go into stadium section, you could say, with the large grandstands packed around the track. Of course, it is in Minneapolis.
Really close.
And they have... Cody has extended his gap. As Ace Pilot has yet another drive-through. Is he becoming this season's Palace Man?
Absolutely. Yes, he is.
Lucky's now fallen out of the top 8, so he might not score points. Latingi's gotten past him, and now he's got the runner-up of last season behind him in Logan Ultramotive. H3's gotten past Cirque. I wasn't looking at the screen, but didn't notice it. But Cirque now down to 3rd place. Let's see if H3 can make a campaign, try and catch up to Captain Cody. Now on lap 41 of 50, and we have 9 laps remaining. Gizmo still in 4th place with the Veed and Finley lurking behind. try and get 10 points out of this race. 10 points. 26, 12, yeah, it is 10 points. So trying to get 10 points in that 4th place spot. But they're all so evenly spaced out. H3 is pushing the car pretty much to its limits. He set a 49.3 last time out. This lap, he's gone 3/10 quicker. Dirk has fallen a little bit further back. David is caught up to the back of the objective car as they head through turns 1 and 2. That was a bit squirrely there from the Palmerine. So it will not be a position change over there. Captain Cody still doing the same lap times he's done pretty much all race. Kept consistent. Heavy V-lag for the Palmerine. H3 has caught up yet again. 7 laps now remaining. He's caught up by half a tenth, and they're now in the same camera shot as they head through the first part of the lap. There's Cody's famous corner, as Dirk is also trying to catch a little bit as well, or is that Ace Pilot? I'm not too sure. What about through the first couple of sectors? H3 is gaining, and he's not at risk so far. He's only at 18 corner cars. Cody has 3. Cody's kept more nicer around the lap, but here we go. They're in the same camera shot. The RS Holtables car very, very close now to the back of the Golden Holden car. Oh, was that a sick run or what? Golden Holden. 1.5 seconds. The gap now back to the Norwegian. A big slide out of turn 1. That's lost him a couple of tenths surely. As Gizmo's still in 4th. David's still in 5th. Through the first sector, he's lost 6 tenths on this lap. Ace Pilot is 7 laps down. What about the final point spot? Does Lucky withstand that spot? Yes, he does.
Yeah.
0.3 seconds now the gap between the Australian and the Norwegian as they head for 5 laps remaining. They're comfortably in 3rd place. Battle still raging on between Gizmo and David. There's Finley as well trying to lurk behind. Here is the leader, Captain Cody, trying to keep his cool around this Indianapolis Motor Speedway, trying to get retribution from last season. He's almost spun the car fully off. His tires look like they're going, despite him doing a pit stop under the safety car. 4 laps now remain, and he's 1.7 seconds ahead of H3. Can he catch up close enough to be able to make a move, possibly?
The redemption party might be over.
Why did we ever remove this track? This is such a fantastic round.
It always brings entertainment. That's why it was Race of the Year last year. As now we head through the middle section. That was very close to a corner cut from Captain Cody.
No! Oh no! My main man, he let it go.
Saying, oh no, has Gizmo Master spun? Yes, he has. He's behind Finley now in 6th place.
No.
He's gone from 10 points down to 6. He's lost a lot. What has happened to H3? There he is. The gap's still the same with 4 laps left to go. Cody bouncing over the curbs. Same was H3. He might have lost a couple of tenths there. Back to H3. They're in the same camera shot as they head through Sector 1. H3 has caught up 6 tenths, so he's now within a second. There's no DRS. Welcome to SRL 1. But he is getting close He's getting closer now. But he needs to stay careful though. He's on 21 corner cuts. Is H3. So he is nearing the limit. As there's Ducky getting in the way. The final points paying position. Needs to get out of the way. As we've been objectified. That camera shot. 1.2 seconds now. Cody going absolutely flying over the curb. He's flipped the car! Captain Cody's flipped with 3 laps remaining. H3 is in the lead. The Norwegian
Not
now
like
trying
this.
to extend this gap. How close is Cirque? He's not that far behind. Captain Cody's done it again.
Oh my goodness.
H3 is now about 5 seconds ahead. He just needs to hold it as it's now about 2.5 laps to go.
The pressure got to him.
That's so unfortunate. Captain Cody has done it again. Now he's pushing. How close is Cirque actually? I don't know. Cirque's right in his wheel. He's actually right in his wheel traps. Here we go. H3, how far ahead is he? 6 seconds. Cirque is within 2 seconds now of Captain Cody. Let's see if he does it again. Very slow throughout that corner. But no risks there. No risks needed either for H3. 2 laps left to go. Now about 1.5 as Not Its Cookies in the Pereira car moves ahead of Gizmo, who's now fallen further back. Now into 7th place. H3, who was spinning in the pit lane about half of the race ago on lap 25, will now lead the final lap as we go around the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for one more time. 50 seconds left of racing. He leads them away. Cody, how far back is he? 6 seconds still. He won't gain enough time. Dirk is getting closer actually to this battle. Cody maybe marginally cut over the corner. There's 2 people on 24 corner cuts that need to stay ready as Ducky gets lapped by Cirque. But the man who retired on lap 3 in South Africa, deeply saddened, didn't get pole position either, but he has absolutely flown his way past the competition. Captain Cody loses the lead yet again in the final part of the race, and it is H3 to win the American United States Grand Prix, whatever you want to call it. He is the winner, and RS Holtables get their first victory in SRL1. Captain Cody has fallen once again to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Brickyard.
What a race.
Cirque is
What
third.
happened? Hang on. What happened? I wasn't there. What happened?
He flipped on the curb in turn 1.
On the last lap.
No, 3 laps to go.
I
Anyway,
didn't even
David
know.
Palmerine get a 4th place. What a race for them. They get 10 points. Finley 5th once again. I'm not sure if that was where he finished last time. I actually think it was. So, 2 5th place finishes for Finley. Not Its Cookies, the Pereira car in 6th place. And it's 2 objectives in the points. Gizmo Master 82, last year's winner. And then it's Ducky in 8th place to round out the points. Whoa.
What a race.
I'm shaking, mate. That race was incredible.
Another one. Captain Cody Bottles.
Captain, man, done it yet again.